So say you want to create an in-class activity for your students, and you want to be able to print out a copy to bring to class, or let students print a copy they find on Canvas, but you also want to post an accessible version to Canvas. And for that, you really need a web page version, something written in HTML. Luckily, with PreTeXt, you can do this from the same source. Let's see what that looks like. Here I have a PreTeXt document of an in-class activity I wrote for my discrete math class. I'm going to build this into two output formats using PreTeXt. Click on the PreTeXt button, go to Build Another Target, Build Web. And that was successful. I will now go back and I will build another target and build print this time. Takes just a little bit longer since it needs to compile the LaTeX. There it is done now. And we can look in our output folder here and see we have two files. We have a counting coloring recursion HTML and a PDF as well. So now I can upload these both to Canvas. Looking at just the files for the course, I have a folder for activities. Let me drag in the PDF, and then I will drag in the HTML version. I have two versions here. I can click on here to preview them. Nicely laid out. Spacing for students to do some work. LaTeX tixie images inside there. But the HTML version should also look pretty nice here. Yep, that looks right. Notice the math is not displaying here correctly because I'm just viewing it from the files browser. But if you put it inside a module, so your students can see it, they should see it nicely. Let's just, here I have my modules. I have a group for activities. Let's go to a file to add to that. I could add the PDF, but to be accessible, let's make sure I include the HTML. I'll add item. And now, when I take a look at that, this should be the same view that students will see when they look at it. My browser is automatically set to be dark mode. Maybe you don't like that. Maybe we'll just do light mode. And you can see there we have a nice HTML version of the activity. Math rendered as MathJax, so a screen reader can read it nicely. How is all of this possible? Well, there are a couple settings I needed to fix in my PreTeXt document here. Let's just quickly take a look at what those are. So in your publication file, the first thing you want to do is set chunking equal to 0. This is inside the common group of settings. Chunking equals 0 means you will get all of your files, if you had different sections, into a single HTML file. So that the CSS and JavaScript and all that stuff is included inside a single HTML file. Inside the HTML settings, make sure you have platform with host equals web and portable equals yes. And that's all you have to do to get this portable HTML that you can upload to Canvas. Thanks for watching.